Hello, here's a short video just about this ridiculous pedal board I've got, and underneath we've got the U6Midi Pro and a Widi jack from CME. And the reason I've got them under there is because they allow me to talk for pedal board and my iPad to talk to each other. I could just do it with the U6, but with the Widi jack to a degree. The U6 means that I can have everything connected up in such a way and use filtering so that they don't confuse each other. So, for example, I will, let's say I'm on this one, I'm on this setup. I can't play guitar one-handed, so you're not going to get any nice guitar playing, you're just going to get, if I can change to this one, when I select any preset on here, the signal goes first of all to the U6, where it then sends it out to the iPad, goes back from the iPad into the U6. This is using through the Widi jack, so it's wireless, and then that allows me to make changes on here to anything that's MIDI controlled on my board, and then it goes on from there to the HX and the plethora. The other reason for the U6 is particularly handy, I've got the pilot that is only just MIDI out, so I can go into one of the other inputs and it means I can change snapshots. Don't actually use it that much anymore because the snapshots are now programmed into the presets, but it is handy if I want it. I might try and find a different way to use that. It also, because it's got, I say, 3 ins, 3 outs, so the 3 inputs are the ES8, the pilot, and then the other input excuse me, is coming actually from the plethora, because I then have it so it goes, yeah, HX goes out to the HX to the plethora and then back in. And that means that then when I change, I can use Command Central on the HX to change stuff later on. I can change it so when I change preset on the HX, this changes. Something's going wrong with the way I've got it set up, so it's not working today. It has worked previously. I've created a MIDI loop somewhere probably. I can't quite track down when I've got that working. It actually was this morning, but then when I did it a few times it stopped working properly. When I select one of these, that was changing the plethora, the HX on, and loading a new project on this, so that all the buttons on here directly relate. So for example, I bank up on here to this one, it's labeled PRS, and it would trigger this button and load at this project, which means we need all the buttons then directly correlate with whatever's on the plethora or whatever's on the HX stomp. The U6 has got the 3 ins and 3 outs, as I say. So the outs, one is to the HX, one is to this, and the third goes to my other MIDI pedals that use the TRS rather than the sensible 5-pin in. The Bigsby has only got MIDI in, so that has to be at the end of the chain. So when you've got, obviously one's only got MIDI out, one that's only got MIDI in, but you want things to be able to talk to each other, the U6 using the filtering and the routing means that you can do that. I've actually got it plugged into a computer, so I can't show where I've got it filtered at the minute. But for example, if the HX sends a signal to this, because this is also going back to HX as well, it can loop round. So I send it on things going into this going on one channel, things going out go on another channel. So that prevents loops in that kind. I think that about sums it all up really. But in short, yeah, the CME Widi jack and U6 is great if you want to do slightly complicated stuff, especially combining like, for example, your pedalboard and your iPad, so that you can noodle away old stuff with your fingertips that you can't. Saves, having to menu dive on the HX Stomp or the Plethora. Just makes it all just nice and easy at my fingers. I can, so this, for example, this page is my amp settings for the amp on the HX, and dimension. I've got a delay on there. I've got 2 different delays running because why not? So I can just tweak everything with my fingers. It's all good, right? I hope that's helpful to someone. If not, never mind. You've just wasted 6 minutes of your life. Cheers. Bye.